Lego Speed Champions 76935. NASCAR Next Gen Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. It's a catchy one. The latest in the new line of Speed Champions. Part out values have been pretty decent on all of these ones, and this is the second of the series which has got a printed outer wheel wall, tyre wall if you like, and judging by what I've already seen, I've just opened it up and there is a lot of stickers. 2 sticker sheets, which is a lot, but all about the wheels really, these ones, aren't they? This one's quite colourful, so some interesting parts. That little back piece looks pretty cool, but other than that we shall see what is on offer as we get this one parted out and take a look at the latest offering from this little series, which has been a good one in terms of value. Okay, parting out done. I have parted out 3 of these for reference as we go through the parts. As I said, a lot of stickers, 2 sheets, and a couple of disappointments in the parts as you go through it, which I'll come to as I go along. Bog standard everything really, including the minifigure. I've got to say, potentially popular because it's got a NASCAR insignia on it, but the minifigure head is as bog standard as it comes. Yeah, a bit meh on that one. Chassis, as you'd expect, there is a hairpiece in reddish brown and spare visors. There are 1x6 bricks, and I have to say the overall standard of the quality of parts in this isn't great. There are a lot of scuffs and stuff. One of those, whatever they're called, you know I'm brilliant at the part names. First of the interesting parts, a Stars and Stripes printed 3x3 circular tyre printed in silver, wheel arches in black and bright light orange. A little collection of those things, some black tiles, some of those, guessing there for some kind of exhausts at the back. Everyone will be familiar with those. An awful lot of black brackets. Those are those with the studs on the other side. Going to be a headrest, isn't it? Some 2x4s, steering wheels in light blue grey. Not as common as you'd think. Pearl gold for those brackets. Brackets in dark turquoise, and those bright light dark turquoise. Some of those in tan, some jumper plates, a lot of circular plates, and a lot of those seem to be one of the most popular parts in sets, don't they? Those things in light blue grey, they're not too common, so that could be a good part. Bars with a thing on the end, those 3/4 bricks, some more brackets, clips, circular plates with a hole in them, these little control panels which seem to be quite popular in sets at the moment. The obligatory spanner, which somebody did leave a comment as to why they were included. Something about getting the wheel hubcaps off or something like that. Bright light orange through there. Some red, what are they classed as? Candlesticks, I think. Dark turquoise 1x2 tiles. Some Technic pins. Some oval tiles. And then some printed pieces. Those corner plates are printed with that little insignia on the side, and the 2x1s have got a Chevrolet logo on the side of them. Some 2x3 tiles, 2x2 plates, some hinges, some circular tiles, some Technic plates, more of those, some more tiles, brackets, grills, cornery things, bricks with a stud on the side, or are they snots? Don't know if they're classed as snots. Them things, cheese slopes, some dark turquoise tiles, some of those. Other part of the hinge, some more brackets, some more slopes. Those kind of angled curvy slopes, good technical name I know, in bright light orange. half circle tiles in bright light orange. Some of those, I'm not sure what they class those as. They always think of me of medieval stuff in bright light orange. And as we go through, you'll see dark turquoise and dark purple is going to make an appearance in a moment. These brackets, which I've seen in white and grey previously, but in black, some 2x4s, some 1x3s, 1x6s, some of those, some panels, some lime clips, the odd lime part in here, bright light orange 1x6s. Then we're into some dark purple 2x6 tiles, some plates, some more slopes, those headlight things that they seem to love doing them in light aqua, some 1x1 red tiles, some corner tiles, some more panels, the corner ones, some curved slopes. Some of these new 1x2 slopes going the other way in dark purple, dark turquoise. Lime there, some cheese slopes, wide slopes, whatever the class does, dark purple. More slopes, a lot of slopes there. Some of them, some jumper plates, more brackets, tiles, a couple of those, some more tiles, and then we're into some trans brown, trans black 2023, some 2x1 bricks, some 1x1 bricks, some 2x1 plates, and down here there are some 1x1s. There are some panels in dark turquoise, some of those in bright light orange, and it continues. Some of those, G-slopes, plates, those kind of, you get the idea. More purple, quite a bit of purple at this end of the desk. And then we're into what was the disappointing part, the wheels. Because that isn't printed on the tyre wall as it was in the McLaren set. It is literally just a tile that you pop onto the wheel. How disappointing. Some more brackets, some of those, and then the windscreens, of which 2 of the 3 are scuffed, as is Lego's way of just bundling them in with all the parts. More trans black stuff. Trans black panel. This part is kind of interesting. I'm not sure I've seen it an awful lot. I may have seen it in another colour. It's kind of got a pointy turny up thing. So that bit of the back of the car wasn't new. It was just that. And finally, some of those brackets. So a lot of interesting colours is probably where the value comes from. A few interesting parts, but nothing particularly like wowzers, especially not the minifigure. Really disappointed in the minifigure. Usually their headpieces are really cool, you know, quite unique, or at least in my mind they are. I may be wrong, but that one is bang average. But we'll get it in a BSX file and we'll see how it is. 76935 NASCAR Next Gen Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, and they make those titles catchy. Definitely one for the petrol heads. NASCAR obviously huge in the States, but perhaps not so much everywhere else. Last 6 months average sitting at 114, current a slight bump up to 124. As a retail point, it was $26.99 Australian dollars direct from Lego, heavily discounted left, right and centre at your big box retailers. Although looking at it currently, quite a few of them are above the Lego pricing, which is unusual. Kmart sitting at 34, Big W at 34, Maya 1 cent less. Target got the best deal at $21.20, but let's be honest, $26.99 direct from Lego. You can't fall off with that. In terms of what is available on store, a few available, $34.99, so everyone's making a bit of a profit there as well. So an interesting one in terms of its price point currently. So let's have a look. 1144 for the 6 months average. Let's take a little look at that. And it's coming in at 122. 2, so a slight increase on that, sitting between the two in a sense. And in terms of what are the high value items, the minifigure is by far the most expensive item. I haven't actually checked to see what he's like if you part him out. Let's have a quick look at that with the 6 months average. 12.14 if you part him out, or 5.76 if you don't. So another one that's definitely worth parting out. And then it's really the rarer colours that are the interesting part here. We've got dark purple slope, we've got a dark purple tile, sticker sheet's pretty decent, and there was a lot of stickers on that sheet, wasn't there? Fairly crazy patterns. Windscreen pretty decent. That light blue bar 2L, good. Printed tile, good. Wheel arches, good. One of those brackets which are starting to appear here and there. 2 of those in black, which is good. The bright light orange tile modified. The corner tiles, they're good. The dark turquoise headlamp, let's just open that up so we can see the colours a bit easier. There we go. These new wedge 2x2s, that one in bright light orange. The second sticker sheet, also good value. And then into the printed Chevrolet icon tile, the other side of that, dark turquoise thing. There's a lot of parts over $1 here. These trans black 2023 bricks, black tile corner, and the wheel arches. And the final one of the $1 plus is the chassis. Not too bad at all. And so it goes on. Lots of interesting parts. Good kind of lot count, 136, not too onerous in terms of the part count. In terms of the quantities in that, 18 of the studs, 15 of those, 12 of those, 9, 8, 7, 5, and then you're down to small fry. So in terms of getting volume in your store, you are going to need to do quite a few to make this pay. So let's just go back to the start and have a look at that, at the current inventory average versus what Bricklink is saying. 129, so up $5. The minifigures barely changed price, which is interesting, but some other parts have probably risen to the top. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've gone a little bit further down into the $1 marks with the hairpiece, the panel, and getting pretty close another panel and that slope inverted. So high value parts as usual with a Speed Champions. They tend to stay there or thereabouts for quite a while. So well worth parting out. Definitely worth parting out the minifigure, that purple helmet, the prize of them all. But good variety, not too much, very different colours. Not so much friends colours, so potentially good sell-through on some of these, but definitely another interesting Speed Champions to part out for your Bricklink store.